Gilbert Public Schools are banning cell phones in K-8 classrooms.
Yeah, this move comes following a Tuesday night board vote, and our Lauren Clark is joining us live to explain why, and also you got some reaction, Lauren, from families.
Hey there, John and Ellen. I sure did. I got a lot of reaction. People have a lot of feelings about this topic. Now, if you recall, back in April, Governor Katie Hobbs signed a bill into law requiring school districts to have some type of policies of phones in classrooms, just like Greenfield Elementary here in Gilbert. Now, GPS tells me that they have had a lot of these procedures in places for several of their schools for quite some time. However, this makes it formal, and it also makes it a policy district-wide. No skateboarding, no bicycling, no rollerblading, and soon no phones. After teachers have noticed endless scrolling and phoning in of classwork, some say enough is enough.
Too much distraction anyway, so I'm okay with that.
The Gilbert Public Schools Governing Board approved district-wide cell phone policies, away for the day in K through 8th grades, and no cell bell to bell for high schools. Under this policy, 9th through 12th graders must turn cell phones off and store them out of sight during class, but can use it during non-instructional times. Meanwhile, elementary and junior high students will be required to turn off cell phones and store them for the entire school day.
I'm 1,000% behind that.
Several parents we spoke to support the move. They want to send a clear message, be dialed into the textbook, not TikTok.
There's a loss of learning that can occur. It's very distracting, so I think it's a good thing.
But there's also some concerns, especially when it comes to emergencies.
After school, when he backs home, I would like to get all of him if something happens.
GPS says students can ask for permission to contact their parent during the school day and during emergencies. Parents can also communicate with their student during the school day through contacting the school's front office.
Feel that security of being able to get in touch with them, but definitely more of a distraction if it's always allowed out, right?
And Gilbert Public Schools also tells me that parents and students are going to be learning more heading into this new school year. Reporting live here in Gilbert, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.
Lauren, thanks. We want to know what you think about this. Should cell phones be banned in K-8 classrooms? It is the subject of our Fox poll question of the day.
Yeah, so, okay, let's take a look here at these results. And wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, yes, 96% saying yes, they should be banned. K through 8, 4% saying no, they should not. And you can also still vote. I think, Lauren, the people who say no usually bring up safety. That is usually the biggest kind of, I guess, objection.
Yeah, Lauren, are some of the people worried about that part of it, that if there were a problem at the school, and you know what I'm talking about, that the kids might not have their phone on them for emergency reasons?
Yeah, that's right, John. You know, a lot of people who did have some concerns brought up that point. But once they learned that there was an exception in place for emergencies, or if their student needed to get a hold of them anytime, they would just need permission from a teacher, they certainly felt a lot more supportive about it once they heard that there were some of those exceptions in place for those types of circumstances. And I think a lot of parents, too, especially with the younger children, were in far more support just because of the fact that these phones, there's a lot of responsibility inside of them. And we've known a lot of research, for example, showing the lack of focus with kids when it comes to schoolwork and these phones. So knowing that there is those exceptions and they've thought about those types of circumstances, from the parents that I've spoken to today, once they heard about that, I only found people who were in really overwhelming support of it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a recognition they are certainly a distraction.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's definitely been a big pushback. Lauren, thank you.